Welcome to Mass YouTube channel. Today I would like to discuss the concept of operators in C programming language. In every programming language there is a concept is called an operators. According to our C programming language, the operators are mainly classified into these 8 types. Operators are mainly classified into 8 types. So those are arithmetic operators, relational operators, logical operators, assignment operators, increment and decrement operators, conditional operators, bitwise operators, special operators. So these are the operators we are using in the operators concept. Okay, so we will discuss each and every topic in a clear manner. So before going to discuss about these type of the operators, we have to know the meaning of the operators. So what is the meaning of an operators? See here, I am taking an equation that is a plus b. So this is a small equation I am using for the purpose of to know the meaning of operators. So what is an operator? See here, a plus b. Here I would like to write in a big manner. See, a plus b. A plus b. So what is meant by a plus b? A is a variable, plus is a symbol, plus is the symbol, and this one is the b is also a variable. So here what we are discussing is a plus b. A plus b means a is a variable and b is also variable. Coming to the plus is the symbol. Plus is the symbol. So here this plus symbol also we are calling operator. What are we calling? It is a operator. A is a operand, b is a operand. These two operands can be operated by this symbol. Can be operated by this symbol. What is the symbol? It is the plus symbol, right? So operator, the definition of the operator is, operator is a symbol which is used to operate two operands. Operator is a symbol which is used to operate two operands, right? So this is the definition of the operators. Operator is a symbol used to operate two operands is the operator definition, right? So this is the definition of the operator. Now we can discuss each and every type of the operator in briefly. Okay, right. So coming to the first one, that is called an arithmetic operators. First one is arithmetic operators. So what is an arithmetic operator? What are the arithmetic operators? Let's we discuss. The arithmetic operators are plus. The arithmetic operators are plus, minus, asterisk, slash and percentage. So these are the arithmetic operators. First one is plus, second one is minus, asterisk, slash and percentage. So these are comes under arithmetic operators. These arithmetic operators are mainly used for to operate the two operands, right? So what is the operators? This plus operators is mainly used for addition purpose. The plus operator is mainly used for addition purpose, and the second one is subtraction, third one is multiplication, and fourth one is division, and fifth one is remainder purpose. So these are the operators comes under arithmetic operators. Okay, we will discuss each and every operator used in a C programming, that means example in the programming. Okay, so first is the arithmetic operators, plus, minus, asterisk, slash and percentage symbol. Okay, so these are the arithmetic operators we are using in the C programming language. Okay, so coming to the next one, what is the next one is, that is the relational operator. So what are the relational operators are available in C programming language? So less than is a relation operator, greater than is a relation operator, less than or equal to is a relation operator, greater than or equal to is a relation operator, double equal to is the relation operator, not equal to is the relational operator. So these are the relational operators that we are using in the C programming language. Coming to the less than, these relational operators are mainly used for to check the relation between two operands. The relation operators are mainly used for to check the relation between two operands. What are the operands we are using that will be checked in the C programming language? Okay, so here what we are discussing, the relational operators. The relational operators are mainly used for to check the relations of the C program, relation of the operands. Let's see a small example. I am taking A equal to 10 and B equal to 20. Okay, so I am checking the condition whether which value is big. So that's why I am using that A less than B. So this condition is true. Why? Because B is 20 and A is 10 value. So for the purpose of checking these type of conditions, we are using this relational operators. Okay, which type of condition? The conditional related operations. That means the condition checking operations we are using by using the relational operator. Coming, okay, the next one is A greater than B. A greater than B, and A, one more important in this relational operator, that is called a double equal to, right? In every mathematical operations, equal to means what we are using? Equal to means we are using only A equal to B. Only we are using A equal to B. So this is a mathematical related information, right? So coming to the our C programming, A equal to B means A and B is not equal. The B value is assigned to the A. Coming to our C programming language, according to mathematics, this A and B values are same. Okay, so when we check this A and B values are same, we will go for double equal to. So in our C programming language, they treated as double equal to. They treated as double equal to. Double equal to means A and B values are same. Okay, so these are the double equal to. Not equal to means the A value and B value, the A value is not equal to B. These two values are different. Okay, so these are the relational operators comes in the C programming language. We will discuss in a small programming also, right? So the next one is, the next operator is logical operators. Okay, so see here, what are the logical operators are available? Ampersand, ampersand, not, and only not. Ampersand and ampersand are ampersand. This one is the not. Ampersand is the and. This one is the slash is the not. Or, and this one is the not symbol. Okay, so the logical operators are and, are, not. Okay, how we can call it is, we can call and, are, and not. So these are the logical operators. When we use this one also we will use in the relation checking operations, condition checking operations. That means whenever we have to check two conditions or more conditions, we use these logical operators. I will show the examples. See, A equal to 10, comma, B equal to 20, comma, C equal to 30. These are the values I have taken. See, A less than B, one condition, and B less than C. See here, A less than B is the one condition and B less than is the another condition, right? So whenever we are checking two conditions, this logical AND operator is useful. In the same way, whenever we not checking, that means A less than B and not B less than C. So whenever these two conditions are true, the statement will be executed. Whenever this condition is true, that means only one condition is true, the statement will be executed. According to this condition, these two statements must be true. According to this condition, either A less than B or B less than C. Anyone can be true. So sorry, A less than B or B less than C. Anyone can be true. Must and should. Okay. So here both conditions are true. Okay. For the purpose of checking this type of conditions, we use logical operators. Okay. Right. The next operator is in assignment operator. Just now we are discussed that assignment operator. So what is an assignment operator? See here, whenever we writing A equal to B according to our mathematical, so this is not equal condition. See here, A less than B means, for example, A equal to 10 and B equal to 20. According to our mathematical, A and B both are same, right? But in our C programming language, this A and B is not equal. This B value can be assigned into the A variable. What is the A value now? So A equal to 20 now. Why? Because I am writing A equal to B. That means A value can be stored into the, B value can be stored into the A variable. B value can be stored into the A variable. So this assignment operator equal only single equal to, so single equal to A, single equal to B means this B value can be stored into the A variable. B variable value can be stored into the A variable, right? So this is the assignment operator. Okay. So there are the type of the operators. That means assignment also can be used like this: plus equal to, minus equal to plus, equal to minus. This type of operators we also used in the assignment operator. What is this means? See here, whenever I use plus equal to A, what is the A value? A value is 10. That means the A value can be stored into the B. Whenever it is stored into the B, the B value can store automatically 10 plus 1. 10 plus 1 that equal to 11 value. 10 plus 1 that equal to the value is 11 value. So this is the meaning of the assignment operator, and plus equal to, minus equal to plus, equal to minus. This is that means whenever using plus, the variable can be adding by 1. Whenever we using the minus, the variable can be subtracted by the 1. That means whenever you use this A minus equal to A, the value is 9. The value is 9 value. Okay. So the value is 9. So this is the assignment operator information. Coming to the increment and decrement operators. So next we are discussing about the increment and decrement operators. See here, there are only two operators are there. Only two operators, plus, minus. So these are the increment. Plus is the increment operator, minus is the decrement operator. Coming to the plus. So what is it? It is mainly used for incrementing the value. For example, incrementing the value by 1. For example, A equal to 10. I want to increment the value by 1. So whenever I using this A plus. So what is the value for this one? A plus 1 that equal to 10 plus 1 that equal to 11. So A plus value equal to how much? It is the 11. Okay. So this is the increment operator. Coming to the minus, this one is the decrement operator. A minus. A minus means 10 minus 1. A minus means 10 minus 1. Sorry for this. And the value is 9. The value is 9. Okay. So this is the increment operator and the decrement operator. Increment operator means what are the value is available in the previous to the variable that can be incremented by 1. Decrement operator means what are the values available before the value that can be decremented by 1 value. That means 1 number value. Okay. So these are the increment and decrement operators. Okay. The next one is conditional operator. Coming to the next one, that is called a conditional operator. What is meant by a conditional operator? See, this one is expression 1 question mark question mark expression 2 colon expression 3. So this is the syntax of the conditional operator. So these conditional operators are also called an if-else statement. That means it can check a condition. Either the condition is true, the statement will be executed. Otherwise, the else statement will be executed. Let us discuss now this. See here, expression 1 question mark expression 2. Okay. See here, expression 1 means a less than b. Okay, a less than b question mark expression 2 a colon b. So this is the small example I would like to explain. See, whenever I am taking a equal to 10 and b equal to 20, right? A equal to 10 and b equal to 20. So here the condition a less than b is condition is true na, so automatically a value will be printed. That means a is the big value statement will be printed. Whenever this condition is false na, the b value will be executed. That means b result will be executed. Let's see this. See here, what is the meaning for this one? If a less than b open bracket, what is that? X equal to a value close bracket, else what is the else part is there? X equal to p. Automatically it will be printed. Whenever the condition is true, a less than b is condition is true, x value how much? X will be stored in the a variable. If this condition is false, a is not less than b, the else statement, what is that else statement? That is x equal to b statement will be executed. So this lengthy statement can be written in the shortest form, that is called a conditional operator. Okay, conditional statement means we can check the condition. If the condition is true, one statement will be executed. If the condition is not true, the remaining statement will be executed. Okay, so this is the conditional operator. Right. The next one is bitwise operators. This is a very simple one. Already we discussed logical AND operator, ampersand 1. Only one ampersand will be used in the bitwise operator. The next one is NOT, is the single NOT. That means single slash mark will be used. The next one is automatically caps lock. That means exclusive NOT means we are saying that exclusive NOT. The next one is left to shift and right to shift. So these are the bitwise operators we are using in the C programming language. Ampersand slash tab less than left to shift and right shifts. What is the use for this? These bitwise operators are mainly used for to operate or operations at the bit level. What are the bit level operations are how to be done? That can be done by this bitwise operators. These are the bitwise operators, ampersand slash cat less than left shift and right shift. In this, most important thing is the float values. The float and double values cannot be operated in the bitwise operator. That means bit level operators. The bitwise operators are mainly used for to operate in the bit level. At that position, we cannot operate in the float and double values. Okay, that is the most important point we have to remember. And last one is, what is the last one is? That is the special operator. What are the special operators are available? So let's see, we are discussing in this special operators. Special operators are comma. Special operators are comma. The next one is size of. Okay. Actually, mainly we are discussing about this comma operator and special operator. The next one is ampersand is also special operator. Asterisk is also special operator. Dot and arrow mark. So this is also special operator. So these are the special operators are available in the C programming language. These are the special operators are available in the C programming language. First one we have to discuss. What is that? A comma B, right? A comma B. Comma is a special operator used for to separate the variables, right? The next one is size of operator. The size of operator is mainly used for to identify the size of any data type or data type variables. For example, I am using size of int. What is the int size? It is a 4 byte related to our compiler, 8 bytes related to our compiler. So that type size, integer size, how much it is? For example, we are taking 4 bytes. Okay, so whenever we take size of char, it will also 2 bytes. Like this, we have to find out the size of the data types variables in the C programming language. So that is the size of operator. Ampersand operator. So ampersand operator and this asterisk operator we will discuss in this pointer concepts. We will, whenever we are talking about the pointer concepts, we will discuss these. Ampersand is addressing operator and asterisk is also an addressing operator. That means we are finding the address of another variable. We will discuss in the pointer sections. Dot and slash less than symbol. That means this is a member selections operator. Dot and this one, these two operators are called as a member selection operator. These two things are we will discuss in the structure programming. Structure concepts is there, structures and unions. At this we are discussing about this member selection operators. Okay, so totally these are the operators are available in the C programming language. 8 type of operators are available in the C programming language. Okay, let's we discuss a small